YouTubers, Irv Lindsay here. My desk is a mess. I've got stuff everywhere, including this hat that I wore for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. Alright, so what I want to do today is I want to do some research on the Liberty Street Viaduct. I'm going to be honest, I've tried to do research a few times and there's just not a lot out there about it. So I'm going to get on the old internet and I'm just going to do some Google searching. I'm going to look up on a few of my favorite websites and we're going to see what we can find out, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride. I have typed in Liberty Street Viaduct, Cincinnati. I think that is a specific enough search phrase to get us some websites on this topic. I have only seen 2 pictures of this, and I don't know if we're going to find more than just a couple of pictures. Alright, here is Liberty Street Viaduct, Cincinnati Transit. We'll open that up. Here is Cincinnati Views. Cincinnati Views is a pretty great website too. Lots of old photos and lots of postcards. Check them out if you haven't. CincinnatiViews.net. Here's Digging Cincinnati History. Why So Wide? Liberty Street. Digging Cincinnati History. I'm really loving their website. We'll take a look at that too. I will admit to having been inspired by more than one Digging Cincinnati blog entry. Alright, I think that's enough websites for us here. Looks like that one got opened twice. I'll show you their main page in just a second. This is the picture of the viaduct that I have seen many times. Let's blow it up. This comes from, evidently, the Cincinnati Public Library. This is a pretty crappy photo, I've got to admit. But as you'll see in just a moment, this is a wood and metal bridge. I wouldn't want to drive my car over this. I'm not gonna lie. So one thing I want to do before this video is over is see if we can figure out where this bridge connected on the other side. One clue is this house, because sometimes houses are still there. So we can find this house with 2 of these chimneys with these little funny looking curved chimney top things. If it's still there, we'll know where it came through at. Yeah. Alright. Let's reduce that back down. Let me show you guys Cincinnati Views. I'm sorry, CincinnatiTransit.net. This guy, evidently is the author of this book, Jake Mecklenburg. I've read this book. It's a good book. It's about the subway. CincinnatiTransit.net. Alright, so here is a viaducts page all about viaducts. This is on CincinnatiViews.net/viaducts.htm. Alright, so here's the viaducts page. Interesting, if you read about the 8th Street Viaduct, they had lots of trouble with the viaduct at 8th Street. It's been built and rebuilt and washed away and destroyed, and it's collapsed. The current incarnation seems to be pretty strong, though. Yeah. Anyway, lots of pictures of stuff. Gilbert Avenue Viaduct, Harrison Avenue. Still have not seen... there it is. And as usual, a little teeny tiny blurb, and that's all we get. This non-postcard image is the only one I have found of the viaduct in use from 1912 to 1929. So this is another photo of the same type of that. You can see that same, I think it's the same one we've already seen with that house with the 2 chimneys. So that's not too exciting. Now, I remember coming across this article already. Now, this isn't about the Liberty Street Viaduct. However, this is about Liberty Street. If I can get it to blow up. I can't, guys. Alright, so let's see here. You can see this building here. This is Liberty Street looking west from Walnut. Now you see this street right, you see this building right here with this little round window that's right next to a big long rectangular window. Here's the modern day round window, long rectangular window. You can see the street at that intersection now is almost 3 times the width of what it used to be. Old map. And does this show the viaduct? No, this is too old of a map, I believe. Here's another map. It shows Liberty Street going all the way over Mill Creek. Actually looks like it used to cross and go on over. Maybe I should look up the map of this. Yeah. But, okay. Here's another shot that I have seen on the library website. Now you can see those I-beams there. Look at those nice, almost looks like a railroad bridge, except it's got some wood on it. I guess railroad bridges had wood. So here's Liberty Street. You can see it goes right there and dead ends into Dalton. Now if we turn on satellite view, you guys can see that it dead ends. And everybody, if you're from Cincinnati, you know it dead ends into the post office building. It used to go all the way through, and you can still see that the street bed still exists, and it went all the way back across there and over. Somewhere here, I have been told that the old supports, the old stone supports are still there where the starting of the viaduct used to be. Somebody knows, please leave a message. I'd love to find out. I'm not going to go out fishing. It's kind of private property, but I probably could go back there and take a quick look and hop out and look around. Nobody would probably say anything if I didn't take too long and didn't look too suspicious, but I need to know for sure where it's at before I go back there. Now, let's go back to map view. If you look at Liberty Street, and you just, it would have gone straight. So if you just trace a straight line, I want to show you something back over here. We kind of know, kind of, sort of, where Liberty Street would have been, because if you look, check it out. There is a little tiny Liberty Street on the other side, right there at State Avenue, huh? Let's turn on satellite view once again. Now, I'm curious if there's still some building over here that has a couple of funky looking chimneys. What about this house right there? Do we have a street view there? Why, yes we do. Alright. Hey, that's it, guys. Look at that chimney right there. That's that funky looking chimney. Alright, so I almost 100% guarantee that is that little patch of Liberty Street. That is, and look, you can see where the other chimney used to be. Look, you can see where they did a little bit of patchwork on the roof right there. Let's see if there's another street view. Here's 2011. Yeah, you can see where they've done some work on the roof right there where they removed that other chimney. That is definitely the same chimney and the same house, no doubt. So I can say with a pretty fair certainty that yes, in fact, this is where the viaduct used to connect to. And if I had permission and I could go down here and explore on this property here next to these people's houses down the hill there, I could probably find some traces of the old viaduct. It's almost worth taking a drive down there though, but I hate poking around people's houses. I really do. Yeah, that is pretty mind-blowing, guys, to find the, let me see if I can find that picture again. Here we are on Cincinnati Views one last time, taking a look at that photograph. There's the house. There's that back chimney. You can see it has that funny curved metal piece on it, and you can see it's made of. It's not even finished. It's just a cinder block chimney. Let's go back over to the current look at it, and there it is, guys. That is No doubt in my mind that's the same house. No doubt at all. So, you know, this might, if I got permission from somebody to kind of go down here and explore and take a look, you could probably find some remains down there. But, if we go back to, satellite view, the trees here are so thick, you can't really see anything. And of course, if you backtrack far enough down the hill, this is all nothing but industrial now. You get to the other side of Mill Creek. Looks like there is something right there on the other side of Mill Creek. That actually could be a couple of foundation stones. I don't know. But it's interesting just to kind of follow the line across. So this is kind of the process I go through when I make a video and I research a topic. Something like this, I probably would not do a video on this because I didn't see anything that was located on that was publicly accessible without trespassing on private property, that I knew for certain was of historical significance. There's not a lot to see. I could go out to Liberty Street and do a short video and say, hey, here we are on Liberty Street at the corner of Liberty and whatever the other street was, and see this house here? This house used to be something. I mean, I don't know. I think something like this might be more interesting, where I can show you the maps, and I can show you the websites, and I can show you some of the other stuff. I think it makes for a better video. Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your week. Keep fighting a good fight. Hey, I'll see you in the next video.